In this video, you will learn how to use the list option for data validation in Microsoft Excel. You can use the list option for data validation to control what a user can enter into the cells by setting rules that limit respondents to only enter details from the options given. To get started, I move to the page that I will be working on by clicking on the Data tab located at the top row in Microsoft Excel. From my dataset below, I want to prepare a form that will help my clients know their customers' preferences depending on the business type. For instance, the kind of services that the customers would want for a fruit vendor business and for the clothes business. I can locate my earlier research by clicking on the field data sheet, which has been narrowed down to 3 options, and I want the customers to only choose from the 3 options for each business type. To do this, I click on the customer preference sheet to navigate back to my dataset, and I click on the first cell under the fruit vendor column. Then, I navigate to the top of the page and I click on the data validation ribbon, and from the drop-down list, I click on the first option to display a pop-up, and from the settings icon, I can select the values that I want to allow by clicking on the drop-down arrow by the Allow field, and from the list, I click on List. Next, I click on the Source field and navigate to the field data sheet, then I click and drag to select the 3 options under the fruit vendor business to be my source. Next, I click on Input Message to enter the instruction or message for the customer to read before filling out the form. So, I type in the message, then I click on Error Alert to pop up anytime the customer does not follow the instructions, and I click on the Title field and type in the error title. Next, I click on the Error Message field below and I type in the error message that will pop up. When I am done with my typing, I click on the OK button, and as you can see, my current active cell now has the data validation effect, which directs me to choose from the options given. To spread the effect to the rest of the cells, I click on the plus sign at the edge of the first cell and drag it downwards. Next, I click on the first cell under the Closed Business column, and to set the rules in selecting the answers, I navigate to the top and click on the Data Validation ribbon. From the drop-down list, I click on the first option, and on the pop-up window, I click on Settings, then click on the drop-down arrow by the Allow field, and I click on List. Next, I click on the Source field below, then navigate to the field data sheet and I click to select the 3 options. Then, I click on Input Message and I type in my instruction or message. Next, I click on Error Alert and I click on the Title field, then I type in my error title. I also click on the Error Message field and I type in my error message, then I click on the OK button. As you can see, the effect is already active, and to spread it to the rest of the cells, I click on the plus sign at the edge of the first cell and drag it downwards. Now, when I click on a cell, I get to see the message Choose from the options given, and when I click on the downward arrow, I will be able to select from the options by clicking on what I prefer or what I am looking for in the business. Also, for the closed business, when I click on a cell and I click on the downward arrow, I will be able to select from the options by clicking on what I am looking for when I want to buy clothes. If I click on a cell and start typing in my answer, once I press the Enter key on my keyboard, my answer will be rejected with an error message, incorrect. Please select your answer from the list. However, when I click on Retry, I can now select from the options by clicking on the downward arrow, then I click to choose my answer or press the Enter key on my keyboard. Now, my form is ready to be presented to my customers, and it limits them from giving answers that are not on the list.